In this module, we discuss that are there any advantages as far as different laws are concerned regarding family. So are there any tax advantages? So do families have to pay less tax than the individuals? Or are there any other advantages in terms of health or education expenditures? The Article 35 of the 1973 Constitution states it's about the protection of family. So it says the state shall protect the marriage, the family, the mother and the child. And all political parties in Pakistan talk about the protection of family. Family, as we have discussed before, is very important in our religion and culture. The PTI, for example, talked about the protecting family and promoting family planning. The PMLN talked about providing housing, health, and jobs to the family. The PPP had the most mentions. It talked about family health card, family health service, Benazir food card for the families, and a very detailed, as compared to other political parties, a very detailed program about family planning. But there was nothing related to financial issues. Nobody talked about or called for tax advantages for the family. Pakistan taxation rules acknowledge only individuals, partnerships, and corporations as far as tax is concerned. Individuals pay in their personal capacity. Partnership is an agreement between two or more persons for business. The corporations are entities separate from individuals who are incorporating it, so they have their own legal existence. And they are taxed separately from the people who own the corporations. Family is not recognized. A bachelor or a married person with 4 dependents pay equal tax if they have equal pay, which is absurd. Other countries do give tax credits to the families, so they encourage families in this way. So in Italy, up to 800 euros are given for the dependent wife, and up to 1200 euros are given for each dependent child. In France, a tax credit of up to 50% of childcare expenses incurred up to euros 2300 are given for each dependent child up to year 7, meaning thereby that parents can put their children for childcare and almost half will be paid by the state. And this will, of course, this encourages people to have more children, or encourages women to have more children, because then they can easily return to work. In India, Algeria, Argentina, and Egypt, like Pakistan, have no family tax credits or advantages to the families in terms of taxation matters. Malaysia, they also give a tax credit. So income below 35,000 ringgit, you get 800 ringgit of tax credit. There are some tax credits or advantages in terms of health insurance in Pakistan. In public sector, if a person is employed, his spouse, his or her spouse, children, as well as parents are insured, and they can use the state services, health services freely. In the private sector, major companies also insure the family. So if a person is employed in a company, his or her spouse and children are covered. Most private companies do not cover parents. The trend now is that most of the employers give only a lump sum for the outpatient expenditures. This can be problematic in cases where people have to pay large amount for regular medicines. In case of education, some education institutions give siblings benefit. In case of housing by employer, there is not much housing by employer in the private sector, but in the public sector, you get bigger housing if you are a family as compared to bachelors who are giving rooms. So these are some of the benefits as well as disadvantages of having family.